What's up, you sexy ass bastards? It's your boy frickin' T here. How are ya? Anyways, God, what's up, man? What a day I had. Got Lummik's video. What's good, Lummy? Wings of Redemption claims he gives 5% of his income to the Children Without Families charity. Yo, bullshit, man. You frickin' liar. How dare you lie, man, about children? He doesn't donate $1. God damn you, what a liar. Let's get into this. Shout out, Lummy.
The only time words even hurt is if there's like a hint of truth behind them.
One guy called me pedophile and hurt my feelings.
I'm about to take Lummis' channel down, is what I'm about to do.
You're on the balls to do
to
that.
take Lummis' channel
You can't.
down.
On what grounds?
Putting the
On what
option
grounds?
huh? Does this got something to do with that possible sponsor you got coming on your channel?
No, god damn. Where the fuck? Trust me, I would love to be a.
Don't tell me this is a full episode of the podcast, dude. That shit is so boring. I might have to skip a bit.
Any big in that?
No, we've had a couple, a couple sponsor opportunities.
Tex said you have like a pornography sponsor opportunity on video games coming up.
Potentially.
Oh, yeah, but not as it relates to this though. No.
Well, I was saying like maybe you want to stay in that lucid dream to have like those sex dreams.
Dude, what kind of conversation did I just walk into? Like, this is when you're watching people that are ugly and fat and disgusting talk about sex. It's the most weirdest thing ever, man. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, I think,
and I talk about sex a lot.
speaking of Billy,
all my dreams are me doing things my body wish it could do, but I'm fat as shit. Like I'm usually like running, or like I'm really in good shape.
No,
and
you're
like
not.
Just climbing into the bed of the
not.
truck without getting exhausted. That kind of
That's
stuff.
embarrassing.
That's what I dream about.
That is embarrassing.
Dude, my nightmares are always like relative to shit going on. Like
Who
back
are
when I was
you?
in high school, right? I used to work in a fast food place. I
Who
used to
is
get
this loser?
nightmares that the fryers kept going off. Like that annoying beep that the fryer machine used to make.
but that's not a nightmare.
What am I, Habibi? What am I listening to here?
No, but
That's
there's
just
like
like
there's like 20
Zero
fryers,
charisma.
and then it escalates to there's 50 fryers, and there's a crowd of people that are like, "Where the fuck is my food?" And eventually they get so mad they hop over the counter and they beat me. And
That
then
never
I die.
happened.
I have work dreams too. Like I always said that's undiagnosed trauma because I used to work 12/6s at like a steel mill. Like
The last time he had an actual job was in 2007. How long ago was that? 19 years.
a hot foundry steel mills. And the dream I have is like I'm on the melter and I don't check the temperature right and the melter's getting hot and I'm panicking and I don't know. And I know what to do, but my body won't let me do what I need to do. And I was just watching the melter get hotter and hotter and hotter. And I'm like, it's going to have a meltdown. What am I doing? I'm going to get fired. And it's like, you wake up off of that. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of ugly people and sexual encounters, Jaffe, what is the fattest woman you've ever actually dated romantically?
His wife. Oh,
He's gonna tell you he doesn't date fat women.
I haven't. I'm trying to think. The largest woman.
1,000 pounds. You put all three together. 1,000 pounds.
Like a buck 50.
There was a woman in college I went out with.
No, you didn't.
What
Liar.
year was that? Second year, so
91.
sophomore year of college, and she wasn't fat by any means, but she
Liar.
wasn't. She was like a normal size, but I've never dated
Get
a
to the
larger
point.
woman than that.
So would you be against going on a single date with a large woman?
Personally, hell yeah, dude. I don't do fat chicks. I'm sorry. Thick and curvy. Yes, nice. Of course. Why not? Fat? Hell no.
I mean, look, chemistry is everything if you're talking about dating, and you can be absolutely turned on by someone that is not your type. So I
No
wouldn't be
shit,
opposed
really?
if there was chemistry there, but
Dumbass.
I've never really felt that with a really large lady.
I'm over here
Incoming lie. Incoming.
trying to create a locale crypt field trip with Jaffe. We should get Jaffe a 300-pound lady
Okay.
and have her take her out onto the town.
Okay. You know who is
This is a mess up. Like you had to get into it while she still had the baby.
Yeah, good content. Paying some girl for pussy. Good content.
in the oven.
Seriously.
it's like stocks, Jaffe. Well, he doesn't
I don't
wanna
know.
talk. Look at this guy.
Well, my whole thing about this is like
Fucking loser,
pregnant women
talk.
are beautiful. Like I love the way a pregnant woman glows. And then the field's completely open. Like there's nothing you can do to mess up at that point.
Interesting.
Habibi, I haven't worn a condom in years. Pull out, dog. Pull out champion. The fuck's this guy talking about?
I guess that's one perspective. I don't think I've ever had an attractive moment for like a pregnant woman. But
Yeah,
Picture that moment in my life where Miss Johnson became Miss Johnson. I missed it completely. I'm like, and when did Jordy start seeing like adult women as like superiors
I thought you were gay.
and people you're supposed to listen to like like sexual equals? And I don't remember when that happened.
Is there something wrong with me or you guys that I find fat people talking about their sexual escapades unappealing?
Yes, bro. Habibi, I just said that 2 minutes ago. Fat ass, ugly people talking about sex is gross. Picture the smell.
I think it's the Ozempic that's causing you to be that way.
One's in the chat if you
Oh my god, not the
find
ones in the
fat people talking about sex.
There's difference between fat people though, Joffy. Like there's like
No,
Amy,
fat is
Amy
fat, dog.
Slayton on this side of the fucking spectrum, and then there's like Megan Trainor on this side of the spectrum. Like
Who's Amy Slade?
Megan Trainor's like skinny as dog shit, dude. She's like a crackhead, cokehead or something. Psych, psych, psych. But she's skinny as hell.
Slayton, she's one of the Slayton sisters. Like,
Oh well, now that clears it up.
He doesn't
well, you
know.
got to look them up.
From Connecticut?
Dumbass.
They're-
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's something
That
you
is
have.
something that you have, not something you are.
Yo, I'm losing an IQ listening to this whole conversation.
But
And
don't
see-
let the idea is don't let being fat be your identity. Just like don't let like your politics.
It is
be
your identity. That's what you look like. You
Pinterest
can't
is
hide
what
being
it
a
is.
fat gluttonous
But it
pig.
is your part of
You can't hide being a fat gluttonous pig.
your
So it is
identity.
your personality. It's literally you.
I agree.
I mean,
I mean,
If you're a
think-
fat
do you
person
think
or a
my
skinny
personality is
person,
dictated by my fatness?
not on a mostly not conscious, but yes, of course. Not that. That's not the only
He's so
thing, of
proud to
course.
be a
but it's a
gluttonous
major
pig.
thing for sure.
Hold
Like when
on.
I,
Well, whether it's major or
Hold on.
not, every choice you make
Mashallah.
that yields a result that is, consistent and it's not
Mashallah.
a one-off is a reflection of the person who made that choice. So yes,
Yeah.
you being fat, me
What-
being fat, Tech being
Inshallah.
fat, that and I do think that's one of the reasons people say
Inshallah, Jordan, Wings of Redemption loses that weight. Psych.
that being fat is one of the last bastions of being of where you can publicly mock someone for being fat and get away with it, whereas you couldn't do it with race, thank God, anymore, or
Yeah.
this or that or the other, is because I think there is a clarity that unless you have a thyroid condition, you being fat, you're wearing your
So
trauma on your sleeve. Now,
boring.
you being an alcoholic, you being a smoker, you being an asshole, those are kind of vices that you can hide and live
Right.
a normal life, but you can't
Right,
hide the
right.
fatness. So just like being an asshole is a reflection of who
That's
you
how bored
are,
I am.
I think being a fat person,
Look, man,
You're
lower
the
your
reason
arms.
reflects
Continue.
aspects of your character.
I remember back in the day when I decided to find
Not
start
negatively. It doesn't have to be a
weight.
negative character.
Yeah.
trait,
Look,
just
Thank you,
know,
Jeff.
Why is everyone sniffing their fingers?
Yeah.
I know this is a kind of like walks past his point at this point, but I want to defend my original point here. Like Kurt Cobain, for example, was a heroin addict
Yeah.
all
Right.
the way up to the
No
time of his
shit.
death. But nobody looks at Kurt Cobain's body of work and being like, heroin defined him.
What?
But it did.
But it did. Just like Eminem. Eminem made better music on drugs. Yeah, the drugs were him.
Just that
Dumbass.
to allow oneself to
Fuck is
get
this guy?
obese, which technically all three of us on this panel are obese.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
It-
another word for me is they
Okay.
put the word morbid in front of it.
Yeah.
Right, well, is a suggestion that that particular vice, is indicative of other things happening that.
What? I'm
that
so
are
bored
not
from this
necessarily-
conversation.
I agree with you.
What the
Statistically,
fuck?
fat people are more lazy, and people will give
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
I
stigma
don't.
with it.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't think it's the lazy. I wasn't saying that at all.
But
Well,
look at him.
Yeah,
look
but
at
like
him.
you can make
look at him down there. Laziest bastard, man, I've ever witnessed.
hey, Tony Rigatoni came through.
What do you do?
I told him that he had a membership to Gold, and I'm like, if he wanted to be my real homie, he would come to a Crip membership.
Oh, hey, thank you, buddy. We appreciate it, man.
You
Oh, Thank you
loser.
very much. I
You
appreciate
loser.
it very much. I think
Getting food on the podcast delivered to you. Can these fat losers just do what they gotta do and eat right after? Is that like a foreign language? I hate when people do that. They eat on
Get
camera.
ready
What's
to
hear
tell
that
me?
shit,
Keep
dog?
going, Wings. I'm sorry.
I'm just got distracted because I'm fat.
Look,
Did you get a Diet Coke from the
See?
McDonald's?
Look,
yeah.
look.
Got the
look,
burn,
look,
baby.
Look,
As
she's
a
hard.
Coke enthusiast myself and a
Yes.
400-pound land monster,
500.
I've always found like
Shout out, Hey Harvey. Shout out, Hey Harvey. He said that this guy's like 5 spins. I agree.
Diet Coke is worse fountain than it is can. Like it's noticeably worse.
Oh my
What is your
god.
opinion on that?
Look. More food. Are you cereal? Is everyone eating?
There's no doubt.
Look,
100%.
fast food. Fast food.
100%.
Ice cold Coke from the back of the
Allahu Akbar.
refrigerator when you first wake up in the morning and you got that little bit of dry mouth going on.
Right?
Better than sex. Better than sex.
Are you freaking autistic? Yes or no? Food is better than sex? Are you serious? Allahu Akbar. Allahu save me from these losers.
That's a big jump. I don't know if I'd say
That is a big jump. It is a big jump. I've had plenty of sex before, but
No,
like,
you
if
haven't.
you gave me the choice of like,
No, you
I
haven't.
can have morning sex or I can have that Coca-Cola. It's
Morning
not a direct
sex.
1-2, right?
Look at Jaffe getting uncomfortable again. He's just
That's
like,
I'm
so
not
unfair
getting
talking
about
uncomfortable.
sex.
I'm not getting
Ugh.
uncomfortable.
Just say
I'm
you're
like-
not attracted to wings. Just say it.
Ew.
It's no. That's not what I'm going to
Oh,
say.
you
although
are
that's-
attracted.
No, what I'm going to say is
All right.
Wings talks about sex a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't
part of my
get any.
character. I'm sorry.
It's his life.
I'm not saying it's negative. It's an observation.
It's me being like over the top, right? Because like as a fat person, you're not supposed to say that kind of stuff. You're not supposed to talk about it. You're supposed to be funny, and you're supposed to be meek, and you're supposed to be like the dude that's like. And this is how I get in trouble on the internet.
Some people
Yeah.
that is a motivating
we should
factor.
shame China about the Uyghurs.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
We have.
What,
Look at
did you
me.
just say the W word?
Yeah, those Uyghurs, dude. They get the short end of
Look
the
at him.
stick.
Look at
I'll
him.
tell you
Look
what.
at him. Stop
what is
his-
that? Can you define that word?
A Uyghur?
Yeah.
It's
Chinese
a
Muslim.
it's a religious group of Muslim Chinese people from
Hey, hey, I'm Muslim. Better watch what you say next.
the western
Oh, thank
northern
goodness.
regions.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness, because we had Uyghurs where I'm at too. They weren't that.
Oh no, those
Okay, that was kind of funny.
Those are
Shut up.
different.
That was kind of
It's
funny.
sad though. I don't know if it's still going on though. Is it?
Uh,
But yeah, Wings. I want. You know. I
Yum shahada. Look at that.
is it?
Uh,
But yeah, Wings. I want. You know.
The fuck?
Oh, man, I want. What are your dreams, baby? I want more for you than that. It's sad to hear.
To
My
see his
dreams is
feet one day.
$2.6 million.
Okay.
No, to see his
All
feet
right,
one
well,
day.
That's my life goal. Like, is to get my
After
investments in my
taxes or
portfolio.
what?
Just accrued in accounts. Like my
Oh,
goal
good.
is to make $2.6 million and live off like the $120,000 it residually would make me.
Okay. So why can't we have the most successful show on the internet? Let's do that.
Because you guys
I'm
are
trying
fat
to.
gorillas.
That's my goal.
Who stuff
And,
your
like,
face
Right now, like
and have
my
boring
thought process
conversations.
is like, how do we how do we break through the wall, right? And I'm not trying to say I don't love the crypto audience. I love the crypto audience, but like we tend to plateau at 650 to 700.
Mhm.
How do we get to that first 1,000?
getting the
Well,
Up
the
your
goal is
ass,
like
fat ass.
we're looking behind the curtain right now, right?
Yeah.
And the goal is to try to get our viewership numbers over 1,000. And the only way to do that is to reach
Get 'em
an
eat.
influence outside of the LCU. And the way, and my first thought process, even though it's not going to make a lot of money, right? It's not going to be monetarily gained. It's not going to be effort that puts
Look,
money
yum
dividends in your pocket,
shahada.
but it's to start doing shorts of something, right? We need to upload more than just the live content onto the channel. I had a chair company reach out to me one time. I don't want to name them, right? But
'Cause
it
it
was a
didn't
race
happen.
car chair company.
No.
That's
Like, what-
fun.
No.
You know, with like
That didn't happen.
They were bringing this new big guy line out, like designed for like the king size.
That's a great
Right.
idea.
Right.
So they seen me and they're like, we want you to
Mhm.
represent our chair.
Right,
So I'm
right,
like,
right.
Okay, I get a free chair out of this. I got to do a video out of it and like sponsor it, whatever. So they send me the chair. I put it together, and I fucking hate this thing. It is one of the most uncomfortablest chairs I've ever
Yeah.
sat in my fucking
Because
life.
you were
You
600
cannot
pounds.
chill crap. You can't do it.
Yeah, it's like this is terrible. Who would? I couldn't tell. I couldn't convince people to sit in this bitch. It was so bad.
It was probably
Yeah,
comfortable
can I
for a
remind all
normal
you
weighted
guys that
person.
this show lives or dies by your donations? We would love your money.
Did that just frickin' happen, dog? Don't beg for money, loser. Get a full-time job and do this on the side.
because
Not
it would make us feel
obligated.
better to have your money.
Yeah, so you can buy
That's all I
fast
can-
food.
That's it. That is
Nah,
it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you it's going to go to a good cause. We just want
I would have fired him. Be like, dude, you embarrassed the shit out of us.
your money. A wink.
Well, mine goes to a good cause. I generally siphon out 5% of everything I earn to go to the children without families.
Say wallah. Say wallah. No, you're not. You liar.
I just think it's stupid how like liberals are getting
Thank you, sir. Lumix. Habibi, thank you.
painted out to be these violent, hateful people because of these martyrs or these idiots that come and do this shit right here, run through security checkpoints with shotguns. It's like, dude, this is not helping the cause. It's doing nothing but hurting the cause. This is giving people a finger so they can point at you and be like, look, we told you that the left were violent. Look at what they're doing to our great president, our God-fearing president. You know, if Jesus came back right now, he'd be Trump's right-hand man.
Please.
He would go to Trump for any advice.
Man, shut your ass up.
And like, I'm going to say this, and nobody gives a fuck about my voice, but if you hear my voice and you have these crazy thoughts in your head, even if you succeed, JD Vance becomes president. If you somehow succeed with him, the Speaker of
That guy looks like a loser, man. I'd love to fight him.
the House, which is also Republican, becomes president. The time for action is when it's time to vote. Don't vote these motherfuckers in. Don't let the people that are racist, illiterate, uneducated,
You,
I'll
you,
vote
and
you.
you.
show up.
So you're all three of those.
Show the
You're
fuck
literally all
up
three.
at the polls.
That's
Like
right.
that's winning.
Zero charisma. Most boringest thing ever. I was thinking of skipping, but then, hey, shout out Lumix. I didn't want to, you know, skip through and miss some parts. So that was boring. Dude, shout out to Lumix. God damn, man. I don't know how you do this. I was ready to fall asleep, man. I was insulting myself for even watching anything Wings of Redemption related because I couldn't, man, that guy's annoying. Let's read some comments, shall we? He really is desperate to prove that he isn't an incel, 1000%. He keeps saying his dick hasn't worked in 6 years. All of a sudden, he's some Mac daddy getting head 24/7 of the week. Yeah, right. Dude is traumatized from the one job he had 20 years ago, 19 to be exact, and his sleep schedule has been in shambles ever since. Thinks we're really stupid. Exactly. What I do is I lift my stomach up and I place it on the lower back. He's yeah, I like that comment. He tries to act all badass and Billy Badass. Habibi, get the hell out of my face. But shout out Lumix. Hey, thank you. It's your boy T. See you on the next one. Peace.